Hey guys, welcome back to Paradise with Skylar. It's your girl Skylar. If you're new to the channel, welcome. And in today's video, we are back. So guys, we are back. So I know you saw the agenda video where I said I would be coming out with 2 to 3 videos this month. Now, listen guys, I did want to, and I really did try to get another video out before today, but guys, it was not working. I tried to record my roleplay video where I was going to introduce the characters, plot, and all the plots that I built, but it was not working. So, my laptop was not recording. Oh, sorry, someone is live, so, on Instagram. But I was trying to record for you guys, and it was not working. So we had to skip that video. Now listen, I will try to figure out how to get the recording on my laptop later, but for now we'll just have to stick with it. But today's video is about acting. Now y'all probably don't know, ever since the agenda video, I did say I was an actress. I haven't been in anything, but I'm working my way up, guys. I'm working my way down. That's not. Making my way downtown, walking fast, faces passing. Oh, sorry. I miss you. Okay, sorry. So, I just felt like an eyelash. So this is my makeup today. Don't mind that. That's a little pimple. Anywho, so. Yeah, we're gonna be talking about acting, how I started getting into acting, and some projects that are gonna be in development for the next 3 years. So I have started some TV shows and movie scripts, and I've gotten some people interested, and soon, I do wanna say soon, sometime this year, at the end of the year, sometime in September maybe, I may post a open casting call for a TV show that I am directing and in. I am gonna be talking about that, like some characters and plot, but that's gonna be at the end of the video. But let's get into this video about how I got into the acting industry, and then we'll go straight to the projects we're working on. So here we go. So guys, we are going into my acting industry experience. So how I got into acting is a huge question. If I even remember, I think I wanted to be an actor since I was 8, 7, one of those. Don't even think about it. But I was around that age when I just was randomly watching Thundermans. No, I was watching Henry Danger on Nickelodeon, and I was like, oh my gosh, I love this show. I was in love with cute kid shows about around the time. And I was like, oh my gosh, I definitely want to do that. But I was like, I have to ask my mom if I can do this. And I told my mom, I was like, Mommy, I want to be an actor. And she was like, what makes you think you want to be an actor? And I was like, I just watched a show and it was amazing and I want to be on it. She's like, well, once you build up your resume and stuff, then maybe we'll think about it. I was like, okay. So for the rest of my life, I watched TV shows and movies, reenacted the scenes, and boom. And then I remember this one time how I know I was definitely gonna be an actor or an actress. It was during COVID, and you all know that we had to get on our little Chromebooks or our computers and do online school during COVID. And I would get on there and we would have to make sometimes we would have to do little videos for our projects or things, and I remember I did something so hilarious. I think my mom has a video where I was like, breaking news and something. I don't remember, but that's what I remember, and it was hilarious. Because I remember when I went back to school, when you would go in and out of school in my state, when I was in my city, we would go, sometimes we would go in, sometimes we wouldn't. I would go in Monday and Tuesdays, and then Wednesdays and Thursdays I would stay home, and then I think on Fridays I would just go back. It depends. It would be every other Friday, or it's like the first week I would go on Friday, the second week I wouldn't, I would stay home. So yeah, and I had to do this little project thing where I had to do something, and I memorized whatever I wrote down like that. And I was like, oh my gosh, like I should totally just memorize this, like boom, memorize it. And then my mommy was listening to me, and she's like, that's not what we rehearsed. She's doing that like free for all, like free balling it. And I was like, yeah, I got that big brain. No, shut up. Okay. So she was like, you could definitely be an actress, Skylar. And I was like, oh, okay. So, and then I started doing, just like playing with my toys, and then I would like pretend and act out like certain things and like certain scenes from movies. And then I started getting it more into Power Rangers at the time. Like, I watched like Mighty Morphins a lot as a young, like really young, but then I started growing more into it, like Power Rangers Ninja Steel, Dino Charge, like more of the newer ones, like Megaforce all the way up. So Megaforce and after so like anything before Megaforce besides like besides Mighty Morphin and Samurai, I think. Yeah, anything after besides those two and anything after Megaforce, I do not know of. But then like Megaforce, Dino Charge, Ninja Steel, and Beast Morphers, I think that's what it's called. What's that other one? And then like the most recent one, Dino Fury, and then it's Cosmic Fury now. So I grew up watching those, so I was like, I want to be a Power Ranger too. So then I started acting out those scenes. In some episodes I know word for word, like word for word. There's this one episode on Power Rangers Ninja Steel, Super Ninja Steel, the second season, where I'm pretty sure it's episode 10 or 11 of season 2, where Venema, the Galactic Ninja of Love, and I wrote down every line from that episode, every single line, and I was in 2nd grade, and I was like, I'm going to make my own TV show based off of this, meaning I was gonna use that script and get Power Ranger suits, and we were gonna do that outside. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna be an actor. And that's how I knew, right, growing up, I'm like, that's how I knew I want to be a director and actor, producer, writer, all of it. So then, years later, I'm still doing one of my thing. I didn't think I was gonna get any auditions yet. So I just keep writing and writing until I write one script. I write one singular script, and I showed it to my mom, and she was like, oh wow, this is actually really good. And I think that's what happened. And then I just kept pulling up the ideas of writing scripts, and I wrote like multiple scripts at a time. After I read that Power Ranger script, even though it was from the show, I showed that one to my mom. And she was like, did you make this up yourself or get it from Power Rangers? I was like, I got it from Power Rangers. But when I acted it out for her, she was like, wow, you could really be an actress. And I was like, yeah, I can be. So then, she was like, would just keep writing. Don't worry. I feel like you gon' get there into the acting industry. I was like, I feel like that too. So then I wrote this cool script. I think in the 4th grade or the 5th grade, one of those. I wrote a script and it was really fun, but I lost it. I don't remember where it is anymore. Then in the 5th grade, I wrote a book. I wrote an entire book with only, well, no, it wasn't really an entire book. It was a paged book where I would write, each chapter was a page long. So you know, like one of those books that have like different types of stories in them, but they're like, each chapter of that story is like 1 or 2 pages. Yeah, that's what I did, and like each chapter was about a page long. I think the first chapter was almost 2 pages long. Like, it was like 1 page, and then the back, it was like 2, 3, 4 sentences. Or like 4 lines. And then, yeah, and then I wrote to chapter 5. And then I would, during snack time, when I had snack time, during classes, right before we had like our SOLs, because y'all know I made a video based off of my SOLs. We had SOLs back then. 4th grade and up, you would have SOLs besides high school. I forgot what we would have. I think it was SOLs as well. But, yeah. And then I would read those chapters each day. And I would like write those in a day. Like a singular day. And I'm looking back now, I'm like, how was I able to write this in a day? I can barely write a whole script for 1 episode in a day. So, I'm reading those to my class. I would sometimes forget, or not sometimes forget. I would have to stop because we had SOL testing, and so we would have to stop doing those little chapters during snack time. We would literally forget about snack time. We wouldn't have snack time. So we would have to, because we had to start practicing for SOLs and getting prepped up. So I stopped writing those chapters. I think I stopped at chapter 6 and didn't even finish the chapter. I was like half the page long. Like it was, say the page is this long, I got to here, and this big chunk was still there. So I look at that and I'm like, wow. Looking back now, I'm like, wow, I had a big imagination and I completely forgot about it. So my mom's at my old house. My mom is cleaning my room, and I'm at school, and she's cleaning my room, and she's like, oh, Skylar, I was cleaning your room and I saw your notebook and I read it, and you have some really good a book in here. Like you wrote a whole entire book. Like, this is actually really good. And I was like, yeah, I know, I completely forgot about it, but I was thinking about turning it into a TV show. Now, I will get back to this story because that's also what I'm going to talk about later. But I'm going to continue it just a bit. But yeah, so I was like, I was thinking about turning it into a story, like, or a TV show, because like, why not? And she was like, yeah, you totally should, but still focus on school. Wait till you get to like maybe middle school or high school. So, yeah. So I still don't write in that book. I don't start writing back into the book until I hit my most strugglest time in the 6th grade. So it is January. I just got my phone taken. All my laptops, I only had one. All my electronics, all my devices are gone. I don't even remember what I did because it's been so long since I did it. So I don't remember. It's January, and around the 6th, I had just gotten my classes changed again for the 9 weeks. Because during that time, every 9 weeks, we would swap our electives. I miss those electives. But we would swap our 2 electives. We would get 2 new electives. I'm pretty sure, yeah. No. We would get 1 new elective. So we would, because we didn't have 2, yeah. We didn't have, 2, yeah. I think I'm right. But yeah, every 9 weeks we would change our electives. And this was the third 9 weeks, and I had just gotten a new elective, because it's kind of exhausting, especially in middle school, and I'm still trying to get my science grade up. My science grade is it's okay now, but back then it was terrible. So I'm working on that to like fix it. And then I'm cleaning my room on a Saturday, and I'm like, oh wow, like I find my book and I'm like, oh wow. I like take like 10 minutes off of cleaning and read that whole thing. I was like, wow, this is actually kind of good. There's kind of misspellings there, a lot of misspellings if I'm being honest. I go back, check some of the characters and stuff, and I start writing again. I don't rewrite, I change the main character's name, and I think I changed it to like Emma or something, I don't know. But I changed the name, I went back to all the chapters. I missed some now that I'm thinking about it, when I went back around 7th grade, the end of 7th grade or something, or during the summer of my 8th grade year. But I go back to that chapter, I go back to that book, I change the main character's name, and then I continue writing. I go up to chapter 8, I think, and stop writing again. So I stop writing. I don't turn it into a series just yet. I'm during my summer of the 7th grade was terrible. My first part, like the first semester of my 7th grade was terrible. It was very hard to deal with. My 7th grade year was terrible. But I moved. It was already kind of hard because I had to tell all my friends and my favorite teachers that I was leaving because we found a better area for us. Anywho, so I moved to where I'm here now, and I go to a new school, a private school, and I meet my teacher, who is a writer slash actor slash director. And so I remember me and my friend, we're talking. Actually, I'm gonna bleep that out. I'm gonna bleep what I just called her name. Her name is, for now, let's say her name is Brittany. So me and Brittany are in class, and he's like, oh my gosh, I need to finish the script so I can send it in to the directors. And I was like, wait, what script is it? And he was like, oh, this is for like a young adult movie. I have to write the script and send it in. It's like, I think he was in like, I guess like in a bad neighborhood and grew up around bad people. And then he like finds his way through a better life, I guess. I'm pretty sure, I don't know. But it had like cussing and stuff like that in it. And I was like, oh, well, it's okay. Me and Brittany can help you write it. And he was like, are you sure? And then I was like, yeah, we have no problem, because we were already working on a comic that we were working on that we were gonna maybe like make more of, which was actually pretty fun. It was actually pretty cool. So me and my friend Brittany, we are helping our teacher write the script, and we're like really into that stuff. And right before that even happened, he already knew I was into acting and stuff, and he read one of my scripts that I wrote. I wrote a TV show based off of another TV show that I used to watch, but I can't do that right now because it takes a lot of work for that one. So I'm gonna wait till I'm a little bit older just to work on that. But for now, we're gonna work on this one. So yeah, then it's that summer of that year, and I'm talking with, I'm actually just scrolling on TikTok during the summer, and when I just there, I get a video on my For You page talking about auditions for a Disney musical franchise, and I was like, oh my gosh, is this for real? So I put in the UR code the link from that was on the video, and I put in the link that's on the video, like I said, and it's a link tree, and I go to the video, I go to the link, I find the script, the slides, I find the instructions on how to audition, and then I'm pretty sure it was the breakdown thing with Actor Access. So, because most actors audition through Actors Access, so, or you either have like a breakdown service, and then it's usually your account with Actor Access. You go to the thing, but you mainly audition on Actors Access. Now, I do that, I read the script, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I actually really like this. And I call my friend who lives in my old state, I have the hiccups, and she lives in my old state, and she tells me, wow, this is actually a pretty cool script, but it kind of reminds me of a old Disney Channel original movie. So we're talking about that and trying to figure out which one. Is it like Descendants? Is it like Zombies? Is it like Camp Rock? All that type of stuff. And she was like, it's kind of giving Camp Rock vibes. Little did we know, it was. So it was for Camp Rock 3. So you already know Camp Rock 3 is being in has already been in development for some time now. They weren't sure if they were doing it, and then I actually auditioned for Camp Rock 3. So you're probably not gonna believe me, but I have the script. Y'all have seen like the photo that I put on that agenda video where I auditioned, and I put it on there. And I do have, wait, I'm gonna say that later. Oh my gosh, my nose is just so bad. But I don't want to mess up my highlighter or something. See? You'll just have not mess up my best friends. Oh, sorry. So, I asked my mom, and she tells me I'm not ready yet, even though she's been my hype woman for some time now and telling me I need to get in there. And I did audition for it to get I'm pretty sure it was an agent, but it really wasn't. But I was thinking about auditioning for this agency program to get an agency, but right now I'm just gonna work on this. So I am thinking about doing that, but I'm just working on this, but I don't get a call back, obviously, because y'all have already seen the I'm pretty sure they posted a picture of the cast. I'll put the picture up right over here. But yeah, those are the people who auditioned and got the role. And of course, y'all already know Malachi Barton. We love Malachi. I don't care what kind of hate he's going through right now. I love him. Y'all calm down, because I don't care what kind of drama he's in. He's still a human being. He still has feelings. So y'all need to calm down. I don't care if it even wasn't you. Y'all gotta tell them people to calm down. He is still a human being. Just because he's famous doesn't mean he doesn't have feelings. So, but he's in Camp Rock 3, and I know he was just in, not Descendants, in Zombies 4, but it's just because because he's really talented, and he was just in something that went big, and it was in, at the time of auditioning, I'm guessing right before he had already auditioned with his manager and stuff, before like the open casting call in, because they first have a private, I'm pretty sure, the closed, and then they put it open, and then boom. So yeah, but I think, yeah, and then I don't get an audition, a call back, but for like the rest of the year, I keep trying to look for auditions that fit me, because the character that I auditioned for did kind of fit me, but she just wasn't, the casting directors just weren't looking directly for me. They were looking for somebody, I just didn't fit their role that they were looking for. I wasn't the person they were looking for. So, I just keep searching and searching. I don't find anything until the beginning of this year. So how about let's get right into that part. And I was like just talking and I was looking for auditions, and I had just gotten my Instagram back because I think my old account got blocked or banned, something, and it just wasn't logging in. So I got a new account. I followed all the same people, some old friends and new friends from my new school. So I'm getting, because I started a new school after the private school, I started a new school. So I'm getting to know my new peers. Didn't really like those peers, but I getting to know these new peers, and I'm scrolling on Instagram, and I get an audition for the agency I was telling you about. And I was like, oh, should I ask my mom? I haven't done an audition in months, so maybe I should just try it. But I'm still holding that for later, maybe after this new audition. So I have a new audition. I was just scrolling through my phone, watching YouTube or playing Roblox or something, and I get a notification on my phone, on this phone that I'm recording on, and because that's my old phone, but that's gonna be for later in the video. But I'm just get a notification. I was like, who is this for? And it was from Amber Horn. So Amber Horn had recently posted about a month ago, officially a month ago, at the beginning of this month, she had posted a Disney Channel variety open casting call where anybody with any ethnicity, any talent can audition to get like this, because a variety show is like that new show that's coming out on Netflix, that I think it already came out, I'm not sure, but it's like to show your talent, like The Masked Singer, where not like The Masked Singer, like America's Got Talent, or those other kind of shows. So where you go in, audition to see if you're able to show your talent to executives and stuff like that, so you get noticed. And I did think about auditioning for it, but then out of nowhere, I'm scrolling through TikTok once again, and I get another Disney audition. So I was like, oh my gosh, I have another Disney Channel audition. I'm not allowed to talk a lot about this one because, well, actually I am. Never mind, let me skip that. I am allowed to talk about this one. So this one is the youth talent search that Disney Channel posted. They do this every year, I'm pretty sure. I guess I was not looking really well last year, but, well, yeah. 2025 wasn't really a well year, and 2024 definitely wasn't a well year, like I was saying. So, I get the video. I'm like, oh wow, so they do another talent, they're doing a talent search. So I'm doing the audition this Saturday, but by the time you're seeing this, it's gonna be Friday. But the way you're seeing this on Friday, I'm gonna be recording I'm recording it this Thursday, but you're gonna be seeing this on Friday. I'm gonna be doing an audition on Saturday. I'm gonna be doing an audition on Saturday. That video won't be out until I think next Saturday, yeah. Because I need time to edit and get the thumbnail. Because there will also be another agenda video for February on Wednesday of next week. So I think that video will be recorded this Sunday or Monday, one of those. So yeah, I do record my videos in advance, so I have time to edit and post. Instead, like some YouTubers who record on the day that they're uploading. They record on the day that they're uploading. But yeah, so yeah, that's all happening, and that's my audition for Saturday. I have an audition for a Disney Channel Youth Talent Search. Let's hope they call me back again to audition for something in the future, and I will maybe do that agent audition to get an agent. But that's enough for my acting. let's talk about these future projects. So I'll see you guys in a minute.
Guys, voiceover Skylar here. There's just so much footage and editing I have to do, so we're going to be turning this into a 2-part video, and I'll see you guys on the other video where I have the ending and I'm talking about future projects. So yeah, I'll see you guys later. Mwah. Bye guys.